I think I can see Alice. See who's not in the barn. Daisy was not letting her nurse. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this weekend we can get this fence up. Exciting day today. It's a bit dusty. I just moved some hay bales out of the way. It's getting a new one for the goats. So I moved some out of the way, and I think I can see Alice. Let's see if we can get her on video. Okay, we'll have to use the flash here to see. This is not exactly where I thought she was, but so she's on top of a hay bale. Here. Hi, Alice. How's it going? How you doing? You know this isn't the greatest place for you to be doing this, right? See all these ducks and geese and chickens who are in the run? You see who's not in the barn, sitting on a nest? Yeah. I think she made it about a week again and then quit. So I don't know if she's just stressed because everybody's locked in here and keeps bothering her, or if she's just a really bad sitter. But yeah, no longer sitting again. Guys, I think I'm gonna try something tonight. So since cleaning out the barn, as you can see, we rearranged, put the milk stand back in here where it was originally, and moved this little pin out here that Minnie stays in at night so that she doesn't nurse. Problem is, this stand here has kind of become Adeline's safe zone. She gets on it to get away from Demelza. And, because, yeah, Demelza still hates her. We've had her for over a year, and Demelza still cannot get along with her, which, honestly, I think might be why she didn't produce as well this lactation, because she's just so stressed out by this jerk over here. But anyways, because that is in here, I've been leaving this gate unlocked so that she can still get in here and get on it. Granted, it will mean mess on the floor, but at least she feels safe. But she doesn't always come in here because, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It takes a couple extra seconds to open the gate and come in. But, so instead, she's been jumping on top of here. And that's not okay, especially when there are kids in it, because if that collapses, it's going to be a very, very bad day in the barn. But, as I showed you the other day, Daisy was not letting her nurse. So, I think I'm going to try letting her out of here tonight. And then in the morning, we'll see if Daisy has any milk or if she's been nursing. So we'll see how that goes. Right now they're locked up so that Demelza and Adeline can eat their grains. But yeah, usually I let Magnolia out once they're finished eating. Tonight I think I'm going to let them both out. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, this one needs her grains. I try to keep her on stand as long as I can, let her eat as much as she will eat, because she's still underweight. I don't know if you can tell from the video. With her being so dark, it's sometimes hard to tell, but she's still very much under condition from her pregnancy. Yeah, she's just super picky. She doesn't eat very much. And yeah, we've tried multiple foods, and she's very, very picky. And she only eats as much as she needs to stay alive, not to gain weight. So putting weight back on her has been a challenge. So yeah, that's why she's still locked in there, so that she can finish eating, and so she doesn't spend her entire time fighting Adeline instead of eating. See, as soon as I let Demelza out, well, for one, Demelza headbutt her on her way through the gate. But then, yeah, Adeline jumped up here to keep away from her. Isn't that right, Adeline? You got an itch? Yeah. She's chased Adeline out of the corner. Such a butt. You're such a butt. Your hackle up. You could beat up anybody, huh? Meanwhile, that one's trying to get the very last crumbs that are left of the grain. So was Daisy, like mother, like daughter. There goes Magnolia, same story. What? It's crazy in here. It's a little crazy in here tonight. You just minding your own over there, trying to stay out of it? Smart goat. Does it taste good? Goober. All right, morning is here. Let's see how we did. Did Minnie clear her out, or did she keep her off? Doesn't feel empty. Let's see how it goes. This is good. I usually get my tape cut and put on the side of the cage here before I bring Daisy out to milk. That way it's all ready to go. And I grabbed I grabbed the tape this morning. I was about to start putting it up and I thought, oh wait, Minnie was out overnight. Let me hold off on this and see how they did. So far, it looks like we did pretty good. Before, anytime Minnie had got a hold of her, she was, at least one side was completely empty. This is not empty. Let's see if she's got her full regular amount. Hello, Minnie. Are you glad to be out with everybody else this morning? She's inside crying to be let out while I milk. Daisy is still my best milker. Adeline barely gives a cup. Demelza gives about a cup and a half. But Daisy here gives almost 3 cups every milking. Largely from this one side. Bucket's fairly full. Good girl. Let's see. About just under 2.5. So slightly less, but not bad. So now the question is, do we leave her throughout the day and try again? It's raining! Head for the barn! I'm gonna get wet. It really isn't that cold out, but I still wore this because I knew it was gonna be wet. And this milk stand tends to catch rain, and then I end up sitting in it, and I didn't want to sit in it. We had church last night, so I didn't get everything done in here. I got onions, garlic, and peas started. But today, it is absolutely lovely out here. It's like almost 70 degrees, And the sun's popped out of the clouds a couple times. This morning we had thunderstorms. So it's nice that that got past and cleared up a bit so I could get out here again, because pretty much the entire extended forecast has rain, at least sometime during the day. So I guess that'll be good for the seeds, even though my yard is so wet. But anyways, since it's so nice out and it's no longer raining, I'm gonna finish planting some of these seeds in here, and hopefully this weekend we can get this fence up. I just planted a whole bunch of carrots in here, like probably way too many seeds, but carrots are one of those crops that I really get such a thrill from growing. They're kind of a pain to get started. So when you plant carrots, you have to keep the seeds consistently moist until they have sprouted. If they dry out, they won't sprout and you're done. So they're really kind of tricky to get started in my experience. So when they do grow, I get just such a thrill from it. Like, I feel so accomplished as a gardener. So one good thing about having all that rain in the forecast is that hopefully these seeds will be able to stay nice and wet, and we will not have that issue of them drying out, and they'll all be able to sprout. Okay, maybe not all, because that'd be a buttload of carrots if they all sprouted. But hopefully we have really good germination because of the rain, because that would make me so happy. I mean, really, how could you not get excited about growing such beautiful food? Look at all the different colors. I just love it. And pulling them out of the ground, it's always an exciting surprise to see what color you're pulling up and what kind it is. It's just so fun, guys. Okay, next up here was beets. Now, beets don't necessarily like acidic soil. And like I said, when we were spreading this barn bedding, it's got a lot of urine in it, so it's probably gonna be a bit acidic. So I'm not so sure how well those are gonna do. We'll find out. They might flop. If so, I'll just have to, I don't know, put something different there. Okay, it's evening now. I think Minnie has been nursing today. This feels quite empty. Daisy, I thought you had stopped letting her do that. Yeah, I should have known that was too much to... Yeah. Yep. Nothing. Guess we're back to tape tomorrow. God gave us another beautiful, beautiful day today. It is like 75 degrees out, and it ended up being like 80 yesterday. That was awesome. So since we're not getting rained on and it's nice and warm, and some of my plans changed, so I'm home today, we're gonna get this garden fenced in, which I'm super excited about. And if the chickens understood English, I'm sure they would be too, because I think they're tired of being locked up. But yeah, so that's the plan today, to tackle this, get it all fenced off so that birds can run free and we don't have to worry about them tearing up in here. And then, Lord willing, here in just about an hour or so, we may have finally found a buyer for Minnie, which I'm so excited about, because I'm tired of fighting that girl over the milk. But yeah, so exciting day today. Come on, Minnie. Time to go. You're gonna go to your new home. Come here, girl. Come on. It is time for her to go to her new home. But she's a little distracted right now. Come on, girl. You exploring? Yeah. Having fun on the porch? These are more those T-post hinges, but these are like way heavier duty than the ones we used on the goat yard. So we're gonna use these on the garden gate. That should hold up for quite a while. Well, we got a fence. We haven't built an actual gate yet, so this is just propped up here temporarily to keep the birds out. Most of this we were able to reuse the old fencing. We do need to kind of shore up the chicken wire that was around it that's gotten loose and fallen down, and then this newer part here is left over from the goat yard. So there's much bigger holes here. Chickens can and ducks can definitely squeeze through it. Absolutely, a rabbit could too. So we're gonna need to put chicken wire on this part. Yeah, and then actually get an actual gate, and then I think we're in business. Sitting here waiting for DeMille's there to finish her breakfast. She is, I think, drying up some. She only had given about a cup of milk, so. But she's still underweight, so I sit here and wait for her to finish eating. But anyways, I just thought I would do a quick video here. Last night we were supposed to get some really bad storms, tornadoes, softball size hail, really bad stuff. It was a huge system stretching, I think, all the way to Texas maybe. It was really big, really rough. But praise the Lord, we managed to scooch through little openings in the storm, and we got some pretty good wind and some rain, but honestly not that much. And yeah, that was about the extent of it for us. I know I have some friends a little bit further east that got more than that. They were hunkered down in basements and stuff, but we didn't. So praise the Lord. I can see the neighbor's trampoline flipped over, but so far that's about the worst I've seen. So just wanted to praise the Lord for that, for keeping us safe and protecting our homestead. And it's supposed to be continuing having rain come through for the foreseeable future. So more water coming, which we don't need right now, but you know, I'll take that over tornadoes, I guess. This noisy hen, she's very squawky this morning. This is not Alice. Alice is still sitting on a nest in the hayloft. Hi, Magnolia. This is somebody else. Chicken. Somebody, one of the chickens, has been eating eggs. They ate 5 eggs the other day. Hello, Adeline. And we think it might be her. So she's been locked in the goat pen for a couple days to see if the egg eating stops when she's not in there. And so far it has. So she may end up in the freezer because, do you mind? Yeah, she's eating all the eggs. You gonna eat any more?